how do the people who make Vaseline make any money? I have had the same tub of Vaseline. Right? Right? The guy with the glasses, am I right? My Vaseline was handed down to me by my grandfather in a will. You've never heard this phrase uttered in the history of mankind. Honey, I'm going out to get more Vaseline. You could go through 50,000 bags of garbage. You're not going to find one empty container of Vaseline.
I never thought about that.
It's the truth. It really is funny.
I never thought about that. All right, that's Paul Mercurio from The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. He'll be doing stand-up again this Thursday. You can see it after Channel 3 Eyewitness News at 11.
And Karen and I got to hear all about his show, Permission to Speak, coming to New England soon. Take a look. We so appreciate you being with us.
It's great to see you guys again. We're so happy to have you.
Favorite show to do.
Oh, thank you.
You are just crack me up.
Yes, we're going to talk about Permission to Speak. I just want to say thank you because you've also been so generous and you helped donate tickets to The Late Show to the Denise DeCenza Foundation, which I know means so much to our audience and so many great causes in Connecticut.
Wait,
so
did
thank
you say donate? I thought there was a little scarol. There's not a little scarol if the Italian friend. You know what I'm saying? Scarol.
Do you have people hitting you up left and right for tickets?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah, quite a bit.
Yeah.
I've never hit you up.
No, I know. Well, I always invite you to come.
I know, and I've never gone.
Like,
we need to go one day.
We really should.
You should come.
When do they tape? 5:30?
I can't tell you.
Okay.
You can come. You can. No, we tape at 5:30. You have to be there at 4.
All right.
But you can't be like late.
No, I'm not gonna.
And then when
I'm never
Stephen
late.
comes out, you can't be like, "Oh my God, Stephen, you're so cute!" Like you can't embarrass me. You know who you are.
Okay.
By the way, I don't know why I just started thinking about. So this food in I'm Italian. The food thing is like crazy to me, right?
Yeah.
And then I started to think there's this thing we have in the Italian culture, and I know there's a lot of Italians around, but you know, and it's called mortadella, right?
Yeah,
you know,
mortadella,
right?
Bologna with the white things in it.
Well, the white thing. Think about that. Somebody looked at bologna and said, "Hey, you know, Giuseppe, this thing, it looks too healthy. What could we put into the bologna that would make it incredibly bad for you?" I know, we'll put hunks of fat in the bologna and we'll call it mortadella. Brilliant. I don't know why I thought of that. Anyway.
That's right. I didn't realize it's fat. I thought it was cheese.
No, it's fat.
No, that sounds really good. Can we
It's
get some mortadella in here?
Oh, God.
Very good. I love that. It's very
All right,
good.
so your show is called Permission to Speak,
Yes.
and you're hysterical, and somehow you must keep your wife laughing because you guys met in high school.
We met in high school, yeah. And she was a junior, I was a senior, and we dated 15 years before we got married.
What took you so long?
Well,
Seriously?
she proposed
15
finally.
years?
Yeah, she's right over there. Yeah, it's true. I can't tell you her exact words because I get like really emotional, but they ended with, "Or get off the pot."
I get so emotional, baby.
And so yes, we've been together a long time, and you know, I'm very close to all of her family. Although I get lame gifts from her. I love
Yeah,
my
like a poster of the Finger Lakes.
Exactly.
Everybody gets that.
My sister-in-law gives me every birthday a lottery ticket, a $2 scratch-off lottery ticket.
That could be a winner,
no,
though.
Shut up. Nothing says I care about you less than a 1 in 400 billion chance of getting a gift. And then to add insult to injury, right, Carol? She puts it in a greeting card, which was $8. The card is 4 times the price of the gift.
I love it.
And then I scratched it off. You know what it said? Your sister-in-law really hates you. Like it's really.
Tell us how the show works. People get up on stage and then
I'm doing
make
a lot
fun
of
them?
It's
How
a
does that
theater
work?
show. It's directed by Frank Oz, who created the Muppets, is the original Yoda.
We know who Frank Oz is.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
really
and we
incredible.
have a set designed by the set designer for The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, with this really cool animation that we do. And I'm talking to the audience and telling stories from my own life and stand-up. There's a lot of that. But then also it's like crowd work on steroids, and you get these amazing stories from people, and you just kind of run with it and go. And like, it's been really fun. And then I get to talk about stuff in my life that relates to them and talk about, you know, like my mom. And like I was saying one time, you know, like my mom is 97, grew up in the Depression, but she would never spend money even though we had it. So we're talking about gifts.
Right.
It was always like she always tried to give me knockoffs, but pretend that they were nice gifts.
Exactly.
Like she gave me a Ralph Lauren polo sweater.
Right.
But if you looked closely when I opened it, it wasn't like the jockey on a horse with a mallet.
It was something else.
It was a little person on a Great Dane with a broom. I'm like, this is not a polo Ralph Lauren. And so it's just been a really fun ride. And so, yeah, it's a really interactive show. We sold it out last year at the United Theater in Wesley, which you haven't been. It's a beautiful theater. It's not far from anywhere in Connecticut. And it's March 7th and 8th. They're doing a show Friday and a show Saturday.
And how is our friend Stephen Colbert?
I try not to make eye contact with him. He's good, very hairy.
How long have you been there now?
Well, he and I go back to the Daily Show together.
Oh,
so
seriously?
We've been working together for like 20 years.
I'm watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah.
She just got the job with the writing crew, the
Right.
all-men writing crew. It's do you enjoy? Did you enjoy
yeah,
that show?
I mean, I don't write so much on this show, but I've written on the Daily Show and whatever, and it's just a process. It's like 14, 15 people, and you got to get your stuff in. Everybody wants to get their
To me, it's so stressful. I could never do stand-up. God bless
it really
you.
is. And then you kind of sort of incorporate your own stuff into it. And, by the way, can we just stop, if you're out there, when you make something, food-wise,
Don't put it on
Don't put
post
it on
it.
Instagram. And stop trying to improve it, okay? Like my wife, who I love, like puts raisins now in the apple pie. You don't put raisins in an apple pie. Let me tell you something about raisins. You don't put them anyway. You know where you put them? You put them in the toilet. You don't put them in a muffin.
Where are you? Where's the show? Permission to Speak in Rhode Island.
My show is
March 7th
hello there.
and
Can we get a
8th.
Y to this?
There's Paul Mercurio.
I'm going to be at the United Theater in Wesley, March 7th and 8th.
We can't
We
thank you
love
enough
you.
for being